Welcome to the Checkout Point, your quick dive into this week's e-commerce buzz with me, Alex, powered by Blicket. These 20 minutes pack the latest trends, news, and insights. Let's navigate the digital marketplace together. Ready? Let's go!
Hello, curious listeners. Welcome back to the Checkout Point, powered by Blicket.co. I'm your host, Max, diving into the e-commerce universe to bring you the latest insights and ideas that are shaping your shopping experiences. This is week number 3, and today's episode is packed with a robust lineup of discussions, crafted especially for all you e-commerce marketers, managers, and founders tuning in. First up, we'll explore how global economic factors like inflation and trade intricacies are more than just news items. They directly influence what you pay and how quickly you receive the items in your digital shopping cart. Get ready for a deep dive into the surprisingly complex world behind that easy Add to Cart button. Then, we'll dive into the fast-moving world of shipping and logistics. Innovations at USPS and UPS are not just about getting packages to your doorstep faster. It's about setting new benchmarks in the logistics sector. Learn about these exciting changes that aim to keep up with our growing expectations for rapid delivery. Next, have you ever wondered about the magic behind those eerily accurate ads that pop up while you're online shopping? Today, we're peeling back the curtain on the sophisticated strategies in e-commerce marketing. From ad targeting to blending performance marketing with branding, discover how savvy online tactics are making shopping as personal as ever. Following that, we'll look at how artificial intelligence is revolutionizing online shopping. Innovations like Iris and Narvar Assist are not just changing customer service. They're making shopping more personalized and transparent, while paving the way for a greener planet. And later in the show, we'll tackle the intriguing world of dynamic pricing in the digital marketplace. What drives the changing price tags on your favorite online platforms, and how does it affect your shopping habits and trust? So, buckle up as we uncover the trends, strategies, and news that are defining the future of e-commerce. Stay tuned, because all this and more is just ahead on the checkout point. Let's get started. Picture this. You're sitting at home, browsing your favorite online store looking for a new game or a trendy hoodie. Seems simple, right? But did you know that behind that easy click and buy, there's a complex web of global economic issues playing a huge role? Today, let's dive into how these big economic concepts like trade issues and inflation are influencing the world of e-commerce, something many of us are part of every single day. First off, you've probably heard the term inflation. It sounds a bit boring, but it's actually pretty crucial. In simple terms, inflation is when prices go up. For instance, recent reports show that in India, retail inflation eased to 5.22% in December. This means things weren't as expensive as they could have been. This impacts not just the local markets, but also online prices. When inflation hits a low, like it did with food in India recently, it's generally good news for buyers, because it means your favorite snacks or ingredients for baking might not cost as much. But even with lower inflation, there are other hurdles online stores and buyers face. Let's talk about trade issues. Imagine you want to buy a cool gadget from another country. It's not just about the money you pay. There are also things like shipping regulations, taxes, and more that can affect how much you'll end up spending, and even how long you'll wait for your order. By 2025, it's predicted that online sellers will face even more challenges. We're talking about things like changes in trade tariffs, which are basically taxes that countries impose on goods coming in and out. These changes can make it more expensive to get products from overseas, or could even limit what's available. Now, why should you care? Because all these changes can affect your choices and how much you pay when you shop online. Plus, understanding this helps us become more informed consumers and even smarter shoppers. So next time you click Add to Cart, you'll know there's a whole world of economic decisions behind that simple action. It's like when you're playing a strategy game. Every choice you make can affect your outcome. In real life, these global economic factors are players in the game of e-commerce, influencing outcomes in ways we might not even notice. By understanding these elements, not only can you perhaps snag some better deals, but you also begin to understand how interconnected our world really is. So, keep an eye on these developments. Become a wise player in the game of online shopping and an informed citizen in our global economy. Now, isn't that a winning strategy? Imagine you ordered your favorite comic book online, and it's supposed to arrive just in time for your weekend read. Now, think about what happens behind the scenes to make sure that book arrives at your doorstep when expected. Today, we're diving deep into the thrilling world of shipping and logistics innovations, focusing on recent changes at big players like the United States Postal Service, USPS, and United Parcel Service, UPS. First up, USPS is not just your ordinary mail service. It's upping its game significantly. In a bold move, they've rolled out new same-day and next-day delivery solutions specifically targeted at volume sellers. This is huge because it means if an online store is using USPS to ship its products, that store can now promise super fast delivery to its customers like never before. Think about it. Order your stuff in the morning, and it could be with you by dinner time. This could completely change our expectations of online shopping. But why this shift? Well, USPS is likely striving to compete more aggressively with other delivery giants and attract more business customers who need fast, reliable service to meet their buyers' growing expectations. Fast delivery has moved from a luxury to a necessity in our instant gratification society, where waiting more than a couple of days for a parcel can feel like an eternity. Now, let's pivot to UPS with their SurePost service. SurePost usually involves UPS handling a package part of the way, but then passing it off to USPS for final delivery. However, recent reports from the Teamsters, a labor union, indicate a significant shift. UPS is moving some of their SurePost volume away from USPS. This could mean UPS is trying to handle more deliveries themselves, possibly to improve control over the delivery process and enhance customer satisfaction. Or perhaps it's a strategic move to optimize their logistics and cost management. Both these stories bring to the forefront an exciting race in the logistics sector to dominate the country's mailboxes and front porches. Whether it's super fast delivery promises by USPS or strategic shifts by UPS, these adjustments in their operations aren't just minor tweaks. They're about adapting to an ever-demanding consumer's needs and a fiercely competitive market. Consider how this impacts us, the consumers. Faster deliveries and potentially better service could be on the horizon. But this might also stir up questions about sustainability and the environmental impact of ramping up such delivery options. Plus, there's the workforce to think about, the postal workers and drivers who power these services. In the age of rapid tech advancements and ever-evolving consumer expectations, the shipping and logistics industries are at a crucial juncture. Who delivers our packages, how fast they get to us, and at what cost? These aren't just operational details. They shape our global commerce landscape and influence every packet of seeds, every gadget, and yes, every comic book that lands in our hands. Keep an eye on these developments. They tell an exciting story of innovation, strategy, and the relentless pursuit of customer satisfaction in our modern world. As always, whether it's books or boxing gloves you're waiting on, the world of shipping and logistics will make sure it gets to you, redefining the meaning of fast, one package at a time. Imagine you're browsing online looking for the latest gadget or a new summer wardrobe. Everywhere you click, you're immediately greeted with ads, so perfectly aligned with your interests, it's almost eerie. Welcome to the world of advanced marketing strategies in e-commerce, where understanding your digital footprint can significantly amplify a business's reach and its pocketbook. Today, we're diving deep into the fruitful merge of ad strategies, targeting competitor keywords, and the symbiotic relationship between performance marketing and branding. Let's decode how these strategies are not just changing, but revolutionizing the e-commerce landscape. First, let's tackle a somewhat sneaky yet incredibly effective tactic: ad strategies for competitor keywords. Imagine you run a company that sells eco-friendly water bottles. Typing water bottles into a search engine will not only bring up your brand, but also advertisements from your competitors. Now, clever marketers advertise their products using keywords that are typically associated with their competitors. If done judiciously, this strategy places you right in the sightline of potential customers who are already interested in similar products. This isn't just about stealing the spotlight. It's about understanding and intersecting consumer interest at the right moment. But how do we ensure that this kind of targeting transforms into actual sales and not just clicks? This is where the magic of melding performance marketing with branding comes into play. Performance marketing is all about measurable results. Think pay-per-click or affiliate marketing. Every ad click, every sale is trackable, letting brands know exactly what they're getting from their investment. Now, blend this with powerful branding, which builds trust and connects emotionally, and you ignite a powerhouse of traffic growth and conversions. Let's consider a webinar that recently discussed this synergy. The speakers highlighted that while performance marketing gets potential customers through the door, strong branding ensures they stay, engage, and return. Brands that master this blend often see not just ephemeral spikes in traffic, but sustainable growth. And in a world where e-commerce competition is fierce, sustainability is the name of the game. For middle schoolers out there thinking about setting up a lemonade stand or an online store selling handmade crafts, these insights are golden. Understanding the psychology of your customer and where your competitors are positioned can help you make smarter decisions about where to spend your precious advertising dollars. In essence, e-commerce isn't just about having a great product anymore. It's about smart, strategic marketing that bridges data-driven tactics with storytelling and brand personality. Whether you're a budding entrepreneur or just curious about how digital markets operate, the evolving world of e-commerce offers a fascinating glimpse into the future of buying and selling. So, the next time you see an ad pop up, take a moment to think about the complex strategies that might be at play behind the scenes. Let's dive into a fascinating evolution unfolding right before our eyes in the world of e-commerce, powered by something both endlessly intriguing and increasingly indispensable: artificial intelligence, or AI. Now imagine this. You make an online purchase, and from that moment until the package happily lands on your doorstep, AI is your silent shopping companion. Sounds a bit futuristic, doesn't it? But actually, this is where we are heading by 2025, and companies like Narvar are leading the charge. AI in e-commerce isn't just about recommending products based on your browsing history anymore. Oh no, it's getting smarter and far more involved. For instance, Narvar has introduced innovations like Iris and Narvar Assist, two cutting-edge tools that elevate the entire retail experience, specifically focusing on what happens after you've clicked Buy. Now, let's unwrap these innovations. Iris, for instance, uses AI to optimize and personalize the post-purchase journey. What does that mean for you and me? Well, say goodbye to the opaque curtain, where once your order disappeared into the unknown, and hello to transparency and updates tailored just for you. And then there's Narvar Assist, a tool that leverages AI to provide automated, yet impressively personalized customer support. It's all part of a bigger trend where AI apps in 2025 aim to streamline productivity and enhance our daily tasks. In e-commerce, this trend is fascinating because it not only makes shopping seamless, but genuinely transforms it into an interactive, customer-first experience. Imagine AI tools that handle your returns, suggest solutions before issues arise, and even anticipate your future needs based on your current inquiries. But here's a question that often pops up. With AI becoming this involved, what does it mean for human roles in e-commerce? This is a space watching a revolutionary shift. AI doesn't necessarily replace human jobs, but evolves them. Customer service agents, for instance, can move from answering routine queries to tackling more complex customer needs, all the while supported by AI. Moreover, this integration of AI in e-commerce operations is crucial not just for efficiency, but for sustainability as well. More precise algorithms mean fewer returns and less waste, aligning more closely with our growing environmental consciousness. In wrapping up, the landscape of e-commerce is shifting under the influence of AI in ways that are both exciting and, let's be honest, a bit mind-boggling. As we look towards 2025, the blending of technology and personalized customer service seems set to redefine not just how we shop, but also how we think about the interaction between technology and personal service in the digital age. Who knew clicking Add to Cart could get so interesting? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of e-commerce, specifically looking at one of the most intriguing sales strategies out there, dynamic pricing. So, what exactly is dynamic pricing? Well, it's a strategy where online shops adjust the price of their products based on various factors such as demand, time of day, competition, and even customer behavior. Imagine you're buying concert tickets and the prices keep changing based on how many people are looking at them or how fast they're selling. That's dynamic pricing in action. Now, why is this important for e-commerce? Dynamic pricing allows businesses to stay competitive and maximize profits. It's like playing a really smart game of chess, but with prices. When a store adjusts prices in real time, it can attract more customers by offering the best deals when they are most likely needed. For example, lowering prices on umbrellas on a sunny day might not make sense, but if rain is forecasted next week, lowering those prices right before the storm hits could boost sales significantly. But it's not all rainbows and sunshine. Dynamic pricing comes with its own set of challenges. Think about how you would feel if you bought something online and then saw the price drop significantly the next day. You'd probably feel a bit cheated, right? This can make customers lose trust in a brand, thinking twice before making another purchase. Trust is a huge factor in online shopping, where you can't see or touch the product directly. Moreover, setting up dynamic pricing is no walk in the park. It requires sophisticated software that can analyze loads of data to make sure the price changes make sense and won't alienate customers. It's also crucial to strike a balance so that while businesses maximize profits, customers also feel they are getting value for their money. So, here's a curious point to consider. As technology advances, will dynamic pricing become the norm? And how will this affect our shopping habits? Could it lead to a future where all prices are fluctuating, making us more strategic buyers? Or could it potentially turn off customers who seek simplicity and transparency in pricing? It's a dynamic topic, pun intended, with powerful implications for the future of shopping. Whether you're a savvy shopper or a budding entrepreneur, understanding the dance of dynamic pricing is key to navigating the evolving world of e-commerce. So, the next time you see prices changing before your eyes, remember it's all part of the strategy in this digital age of shopping. How will you adapt to this change? Will you embrace the game, or will you challenge the rules? It's definitely something to think about. What's your move going to be? Hey everyone, Max here, and that wraps up today's episode of the Checkout Point by Blicket.co. We covered a lot in our deep dive into e-commerce news for week number 3, exploring everything from the global economic factors affecting your online shopping habits to the latest innovations in shipping and logistics. Today, we started by unraveling how global economic factors like inflation and trade issues are hidden behind the simple act of adding to cart. We also ventured into how changes at USPS and UPS are speeding up your delivery times, and took a deep dive into the clever techniques of e-commerce marketing, illustrating how ads might know you better than you think. Plus, we discussed the exciting role of AI in transforming online shopping and wrapped up with an insightful look into the dynamics of pricing strategies in digital marketplaces. Remember, each episode is packed with insights designed to make you a savvier shopper and a more informed participant in our global economy. Be sure to tune in next week for another dose of the latest in e-commerce trends, news, and strategies. Don't forget to check out Blicket.co for more resources that will keep you ahead in the e-commerce game. Thanks for tuning into the Checkout Point by Blicket.co, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Stay curious and informed. See you next time.